What's up, guys? Easy with Defense Resources. Welcome to the second installment of our Go Bag series. If you haven't checked out Go Bag 1, it's not really a prerequisite, but I just discuss how I got started in the whole Go Bag science or whatever. But in this installment, I would like to discuss the actual bag, not what's in it, just the bag, and just kind of discuss some of my prerequisites as to what I look for and what I like to use. In front of you are three bags that I use. They're all about, they're anywhere between 2,000 and 2,200 cubic inches. That's right around 36 liters, 40 liters. So I'd like to start by just saying that this is a very personal kind of thing. It's very person dependent. I guess I hate to say it, but it's like mission dependent, terrain, weather, stuff like that. So it's going to be very dependent on the individual and their situation. So not necessarily everything that I have or I recommend or I've used is going to be sufficient for you or be the best option for you. I'm just going to kind of show you, it's more like a show and tell. I'm just going to kind of show you what I look for and why. Now, a lot of people this is more of a get home bag. This is not really a get out of Dodge bag or a bug out bag or whatever else. This is more of a get home bag kind of thing. But it's kind of like a man purse, a MERS, that it carries some of my daily tools, just general stuff that you possibly might need every day. But we'll get into that in Go Bag 3. So some of my requirements are that I like the larger size because I don't have to pack another bag. If I'm going on like a weekend trip or something or an extended trip, I can just carry this get home bag, and the extra room that I've got left over in it that I can use for additional storage of clothing or hygiene items or a book or tablet or whatever else. I don't have to carry a second bag. I can usually just use the extra space allotted by these larger bags to handle whatever I need it for. Also, I look for a durable bag. This tan one right here, it is a 511 Rush 24. It's a pretty heavy duty bag. I used it for close to 3 years. Next it is an Osprey Manta 36. That's my current bag. It's one of the two bags that I use. And this one over here, the black one, is a London Bridge Trading Company 3-day assault pack. And it is, I've been using it here lately just because I just wanted to change things up and try something new. But also, weight is a factor. And if you're trying to trim weight, then you have to look at pack weight, which is one of the reasons why I got away from this Rush 24 and went to this Osprey Manta 36. This 511 pack weighs over 3 pounds. Well, that's not too much, but this Manta 36 Osprey pack weighs 2.2 pounds, and it's got quite a bit of features going on for it. And it may not be as durable as the 511, but it's so far I've been using it for a little over a year, and so far it has held its own. So you have to factor in that weight and durability and all that good stuff. You don't really want to buy something that's going to fail you, or it's not going to be strong enough to take on the rigors of whatever you're going to throw at it. So over here, I'm not really going to review these bags. I'm just going to kind of show you the high points and what I liked about them and what I didn't. What I didn't like about this is it's flashy. It screams military, it screams prepper, That's what it screams. And I got a lot of comments from people whenever I was using this bag. Now, I didn't flash this bag in public. I just happened to be hiking, walking, or, you know, just out with the bag. It got a lot of comments. So, you know, it does draw attention. It does draw people, you know, when I ask you, oh, well, you know, that's a cool bag. Where'd you get it? So it does draw attention. So if you are, if you subscribe to the Gray Man, then this is not really a Gray Man pack because of, well, you know, the molly webbing and all that. So I do subscribe to the Gray Man to a certain extent. I think that it has some merit. I'm not 100% you know, practicing Gray Man, but it is one of the main reasons, along with the weight, that I went to this Osprey Mana 36. So back to this one real quick. This pack is pretty tough. It's got a crap load of organization, clamshell pouches. There's total loads of organization in there. You flip this thing open, there's mesh pouches that you can see in. You can see all the stuff, what's going on, whatever you've got stored in there. There's pockets on the sides, pockets up here. It's water bladder compatible. I mean, it's just, it's nuts how much organization ability this bag has. And that is one of my favorite things about this bag. You can keep all your gear segregated. And what this does is, even in the dark, if you know where you put your stuff in this bag, you can find it. So that was a big thing to me. But like we said, talking about the weight and the fact that it's quite flashy, moved me to this Osprey. Now, this is a 36-liter pack. It's designed for hiking. It has a wire frame, which is quite nice. I'll show you it here in a minute. It does have some little bit of organization here with these mesh pockets. There's a little clip-on thing. It's got a mesh back like this. You can put, you know, it stretches out. You can put stuff, different stuff in. It's got the same mesh pouches on each side for a water bottle or umbrella or poncho, whatever you want to slide in there. Up here, there is a pretty decent sized pouch. It's probably big enough you can fit an MRE in, field stripped. Main pouch, there's some long, look like some longer style slit sleeve pouches, maybe for, I don't know, hiking poles or spare antennas or whatnot. I really don't know, but there's a little mesh sleeve here. What's interesting is this suspension system. This really just like a trampoline almost, keeps it up off your back. It's really, really good. Allows a lot of airflow in behind there. So there's a waist belt, and one of my problems with this is that it's attached. You can't take it off. You can't fold it out of the way. So what I've had to do is bend it back here and loop it through this pass-through and deal with it that way. The other thing I like is there is a rain cover built into it. It's a red color. It's you know, it's not really flashy, but you know, it is what it is. And if you don't want the rain cover in there, you can take it out. It detaches. So this other bag over here, this is the London Bridge 3-day assault pack. I've just been kind of using it just to kind of do a reverse comparison, to do a contrast of what I like about it versus this Osprey Mana. One thing about this is it does have molly. Molly kind of, you know, kind of gives it away, goes against that Gray Man thing, but it is subdued. It's not flashy. And you know, molly is kind of handy. You can weave shot cord through it and make you a nice little like cargo net area where you can stuff wet weather gear or ponchos or anything, you know, you don't want in with the main compartment. There's a zipper pouch in here where you can hold small stuff. It's kind of thin. There's a larger compartment here. It's about 3.5 inches deep, about 16 inches long, 12 inches wide, and then you get into your main compartment. And you've got some Alice loops down here where you can run some 550 cord or a strap through there and put your sleeping bag or whoopee or whatever else you want to on there. Really nothing flashy here. Closed cell foam back, closed cell foam. It does have 2 side release buckles on each side as compression straps. Excuse me. I got this pack used. I paid like 30 bucks for it on eBay. It is it was a steal. It's an awesome pack. It's built well. It's tough. This thing's been used, but it's still in great condition. So, there's still some pretty good deals out there to be had. So there you go, guys. Stay tuned for Bug Out Bag or whatever, Go Bag 3, where we're going to talk about the stuff that I usually put in these bags, just kind of show and tell why and all that other good stuff. So stay tuned for that. If you've liked what you've saw or heard here, if you don't care, like, share, subscribe. We appreciate the support.